Wizards fans, we hope to see you at our next home game where we'll do a very special giveaway. The first 10,000 fans will receive their very own Wizards bag. Want to join us for another Wizards home game? Secure your tickets tonight. Check out the ticket windows on the John Court. And don't forget to bring the family to our upcoming bag giveaway. Enjoy an exciting day to receive a free Wizards bag. And don't forget, DC family, next game we're doing a very special giveaway. The first 10,000 fans will receive the Our Wizards promotional calendar is heating up. It's Wizards Dance Team Hat Night. Go out for a stylish Wizards hat featuring your Wizards dancers. Man, be here for our mascot mania. All fans and tenants will receive a
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every morning? He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play you a fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talk and wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Caffey in at the center position. And for the Wizards, A.J. Griffin out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Sarr, and it's Wesley in at the point guard position. With the All-Star break just around the corner, Brent, which event are you most excited for?
Well, I get fired up about the three-point contest. I think it's the most exciting thing that happens over the course of the All-Star weekend. And we know how much talk there has been about adjusting the game and some of the other competitions that go on. But I love the three-point shootout, BA. I do have a dunk trophy at home that would say otherwise, but it's the three ball.
And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
And MP and his team have to be feeling great about how they've played on the road lately. They've handled business and proven they aren't intimidated by any team's fan base. We will see if they can continue being successful away from home. And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Sarr, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Cooper. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Wizards on offense. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Last time these teams met up, they practically got run over. But to be fair, they took issue with some of the calls they were handed.
Yeah, they wound up with a lot of foul trouble, but that's on them. The officials were calling it tight, and they never really adjusted. They kept committing fouls, kept complaining, and the game kept getting out of control.
Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And you've got to be perfectly in sync on that one.
Man, that's a tough play to convert. Here's Cooper. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint. Here's Sohan. Rebound by the Magic. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
Saving the possession. Great energy from Banchero on the glass. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Wesley. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Kispert. Orlando making their last shot. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's make some noise for New York.
And the Magic making a change here. Walsh has checked in. And at the midpoint of the season, a great time to check out the power rankings. Gives you a good idea of how teams stack up. You take a look at Phoenix. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, right now for the Magic, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog. Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. The Magic have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Caffey. Here's Cooper. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Wesley. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 5. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
When your whole team is shooting in the low 30s, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
2-on-1 one as they jump out on the break. Here's Sohan. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tipped. Sohan outside. Pass to Sarr. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Sarr's got 10 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The three. And at the buzzer! Counted!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Magic. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those... both teams making substitutions here. Jeremy Sohan out there with Sarr. Then it's Kispert, and it's Wesley in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Cooper. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Kispert with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. They set the pick. Kispert outside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the shot's good. Wesley's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
58 seconds left in the second. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. Griffin, he's checked in for Kispert. Wiggins, he's checked in for Orlando. And he makes both free throws. 51 seconds left to play in the second quarter. From outside the arc. Pass to Cooper. Goes back up. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Magic timeout. Welcome your Wizards Youth Dance Team to the floor. On good day, bring your Wizards Breakers.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Wesley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Wesley, that's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Cooper. He has 29 now. Fires for three. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating three to take the lead.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Orlando ahead, leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Howdy, folks.
You know, for Orlando, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy. That does it for half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Suggs, and it's Caffey in at the 5. And here are the Magic now. The lead is 2. Here's Cooper. Give him 35. It's good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And for Washington, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Pass to Griffin. Here's Carrington. Knocks down the long J. Carrington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Goes up from the top of the key. Cooper's shot is off.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Sohan outside. Here's Carrington. The three-pointer off the mark. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Cooper. Another bucket! Wow!
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. He takes it in.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, you respect the decision-making from him out there. With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Wesley. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Cooper. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Cooper's got 44. Wizards trail by 6. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. The 3-ball drains the triple. Cooper's got 15 points here in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Kispert's checked in. And it's Green with the ball for the Magic. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. A nice shot by Cooper.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And for the Magic, we've got Davis, Banchero out there with Jalen Green. And it's Cooper in at the point. And it's Smart missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Cooper's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Simmons looking around. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons has got his first basket.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Cooper passes to Banchero from deep. The rebound by Gomez. Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. Kispert on the wing. Pass to Smart. Here's Gomez. 5 on the clock. Smart outside. 3-pointer, no good. Magic leading by 13. Here's Cooper. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the Wizards call timeout. So Washington ends up going with a new group.
Your Wizards dancer.
Here's Wesley. Griffin on the wing. And Wagner comes to help. To the inside. Here's Sarr. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
From the line, the shot by Wesley, no good. Magic leading by 15. Pass to Caffey. Suggs outside. Inside, Cooper. And that one drops. Cooper's got 56 in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Wesley, and he tries.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway,
indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Pass to Griffin. Throws it up high.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Cooper. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Magic. Cooper. 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Wizards trail by 13. Sohan with the ball. He's picked up by Ben Carroll. Shot's good by Carrington.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Here's Sarr, and he dunks it down.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
For the Wizards, this one not looking good. Shot from 12. Wesley, the pass to Sohan. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. The Magic have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Good! That's another bucket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Wesley. And Cathy pulls it down. Orlando leading by 10. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Magic.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for money.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Orlando with the ball. Here's Cooper. Banked it in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 14.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And another miss by Washington. Now here's Ben Carroll. He's covered closely, and he slams it in one-handed.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Second team foul.
Orlando calls timeout.
On the court.
They lead by 16. Guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
But sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And here's Smart. Pass to Kispert. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
From Corey Kispert.
Here's Cooper. Nails it from 3. The Magic winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.